Hey, what's up guys, the Welcome Dad here, bringing you guys another bombastic video. And today I actually want to talk about the games you hate to lose in CSGO. But before we actually get into all of that, I actually want to tell you guys what happened to me in Counter-Strike Global Offensive in the last couple of days. Well, most of you guys already know that I was Master Guardian 1. And I even uploaded a video telling you guys how hyped up I am about being Master Guardian 1, about finally getting my rank back and being able to play against more skilled players. But ironically, the next day I lost the rank. I became the Nova Master or the Nova 4, whatever the fuck the rank is called, and I was like super pissed. And honestly, the night when I lost the rank, I just couldn't sleep that night. I was thinking about my rank all night long, and next day what happened, I played 3 more competitive matches, wanting to get my rank back. And guess what happened? I got 2 good victories and 1 tie. And after the tie, I actually ranked up to Master Guardian 1 again. And it's not like I was super happy because I expected to get my rank back. So I played a couple more matches of competitive in the next couple of days, and I won most of the matches, and now I'm Master Guardian 2. And that's just a little strange, just because I went down to Nova, then back to Master Guardian 1, and now I'm Master Guardian 2. But the reason why I actually went back to Nova, because I was probably playing in not so good parties. I mean, all of the people I was playing with were my friends, very good friends, and I can't say a single bad word about them, but our ranks were very different, and we were matched up against pretty much unbalanced enemies, and it's not like we were bad players individually. We were pretty good actually, but it just didn't work out as a team. We weren't like playing as a team. I mean, think about it this way. If you put all NBA All-Stars in one team, then it's not going to be anything great, because people just won't share the ball. And that's what happened with us. So we lost like 4 matches straight. Well, I lost 4 matches straight, playing in pretty much different parties. And I went back to Nova, but I got my rank back actually by playing solo, without any friends. And I don't know why, but it just doesn't work out for me while I'm playing with buddies, because it seems like we're matched up against better teams when we're in a party. But anyway, that was one heck of an introduction, so let's get finally into the video. Games you hate to lose in CSGO. Well, obviously, you hate any loss. But in my opinion, what is a good loss? It is when I did good individually and my team did good, and maybe just something didn't go the right way. Maybe somebody didn't plant the bomb, or somebody from the enemy sneaked up and killed everybody with the knife, or something extremely random happened, but the team did good overall. And when the team does good, when people are communicating, when people are trying to win, when team is working together, it's all good, even if we lose, and stuff like that. But now let's talk about the games you actually hate to lose in CSGO. And probably one of the most hated losses in CSGO is because of bad teams. I just talked about good teams, which communicate well, which work together, but what are the bad teams? Well, basically bad teams for me, for an Eastern/Northern European dude, are teams where are a lot of, not to offend anybody, but they are teams where are a lot of Russians which are rude. Now, of course, all Russians aren't rude and stuff like that. I've met a lot of Russians which are very nice people, but there are just a lot of Russian dudes who don't speak English and don't communicate very well in CSGO. The people who pretty much play alone. They buy on eco rounds. They just don't play as a team. They do whatever they want. They don't do what team needs them to do. And a lot of those people also insult you. And that's just something I don't like about them. And once again, not to offend anybody, there are a lot of good Russian people out there, but I've also met a lot of rude Russians in CSGO. So I just hate to be in a team and lose with people who just don't even try to win. And also sometimes matchmaking goes wrong and you get matched up with silvers. I am also not a huge fan of it, really. Because when there are 4 people in your team with more than 10 kills, and then there's that one dude with 1 kill and 20 deaths, then obviously you have the answer why you lost the game. And that's just something that pisses me the fuck off, because I think that with this kind of matchmaking you really shouldn't be playing with or against lower ranked players. You should be playing against people who are ranked similarly to you. For example, I'm Master Guardian 2. I should play against Master Guardian 1s, Master Guardian Elites, and maybe some distinguished Master Guardians, and not anything above or below that. And I honestly think there should be a limit between the rank differences in CSGO that you can play in competitive. But moving on, I'm also pretty sure you guys hate to lose matches with miracle comebacks. Now I'm pretty sure if you're at least Nova 3, then you have experienced this. Or if you have played at least 50 matches, then you have experienced this. But you're up 14-7. And you're about to win the match. You just need to win 2 more rounds. The enemy team is weak. They can't do anything. They have pretty much given up. But you have an eco round. And the enemies just kill you. But it's okay. It was an eco round. Now you buy the weapons. But they kill you again. And again. And again. And then you have an eco round again. And they kill you again. And somehow their aim improves. They change up the strategy completely. And you can't do anything. They are just superior. And at the very end, they make a huge comeback and win 16-14. I have experienced it multiple times, and honestly, it's just a very, very shitty feeling. Because you assume you're gonna win the game, but at the end, you lose it pretty badly. And moving on, I also hate to lose games where it could go either way, because you were just so close to the victory. For example, the game is tied at 13-13, but your enemies don't have money at all, so they do an eco round. But they somehow manage to win, because your team absolutely screws it over. They win with only using CZ pistols. And the game is pretty much decided, because they have weapons now, they got the momentum, and your team has a very low chance of winning. At the very end, you lose the match at 16-13. Happens to me almost every day. And I think that a lot of people would classify this loss as a good game, but I'm honestly not a huge fan of it at all, because my team was just so close to the victory. And I also hate blowout losses, and I'm pretty sure you guys also hate them, but they are not so dramatic as the rest of the losses I mentioned before. Just because with blowouts, somebody's probably going to abandon the match and you can just surrender. Like really, why don't you just surrender if you see it's going to be a blowout? But blowout is pretty much a game where you lose it by 10 or more rounds, and it honestly feels horrible. But if you see that it's going to be a blowout, once again, if you don't surrender, if you even don't surrender, then you just kinda stop playing seriously. You don't even concentrate on the game anymore, you just play it because you have to play it. And when you die, you don't even need to spectate teammates, because the game has already been decided. You can just go ahead and browse the internet with the Steam browser. And blowouts don't happen all that often, at least for me. And used to happen a lot in the past, but not anymore. And also I want to mention that there is one type of a game which some people hate to win in CSGO. Not actually hate to win, but hate to play. And that is a blowout victory. When you win a game by 10 or more rounds. Because the enemies aren't even trying, as I mentioned. And of course, these kind of games boost your rank and stuff like that. They give you more LO points for your rank, but it's not all that fun. There isn't a huge challenge to win the game. And the game is decided pretty quickly. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I wanted to ask you guys, what are some games you hate to lose in CSGO? But that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I will be trying to upload a Gmod video, because a lot of you guys actually want to see it. And it should be coming in a couple of days. And also I managed to get some pretty good gameplay in the last couple of days while playing competitive. So I will be uploading 2 4-kill rounds of competitive CSGO in a couple of days as well. So it's been the Baldy Commentator. I'll see you all later, and peace.